Hey everybody, welcome to a really special one today. Are you ready to put your knowledge to the test and maybe unlock some hidden powers? Because today we are taking on the big quiz on bullying and your powers.
So you might be wondering, how's this going to work? Super simple. We've got 2 big rounds of questions, and your mission is to see just how many you can get right. Think you're up for the challenge? I bet you are. Let's do this.
All right, round 1. This is all about getting to grips with something super important, something we all need to know about, bullying. So let's see what you've got. Get ready. Here comes your first question.
Okay, let's kick things off with a big one. What is bullying? Just take a second to really think about it. You can even whisper your answer. Got it? Ready?
And that's it. Bullying is when one person or even a group of people purposefully tries to hurt someone else. The key word there is purposely. It's not an accident, it's done specifically to make someone feel scared or upset or small.
Okay, so bullying isn't just one thing. It can actually show up in a few different ways. Let's talk about the first one. What is physical bullying?
You got it. Physical bullying is exactly what it sounds like. It's when someone purposefully hurts someone's body. You know, things like hitting, kicking, or pushing. It's the kind of bullying you can often see and definitely feel. All right, let's move on to another type. This one doesn't use hands or feet, it uses words. So, what is verbal bullying? Yep, that's it. Verbal bullying is all about using words as weapons. Things like calling people mean names or teasing them. And you know what? Those words can hurt just as much as anything else.
You are on a roll. Okay, one more type to cover in this section. This one is all about messing with someone's feelings. What is emotional bullying?
That's exactly it. Emotional bullying is when someone tries to hurt your feelings on purpose. This could be by leaving someone out of a game, spreading rumors, or even making threats. It's the kind of hurt you feel deep down on the inside.
You are doing so great. Okay, this next question is a really important one. Can you name 2 ways to avoid a bully?
Yes, look at all these great answers. Any of these would have been perfect. You can stand up with confidence, stay with your friends, there's power in numbers, you can tell a trusted adult, or sometimes just ignoring it is the best move. The biggest takeaway here is that you always have choices. You have power. Wow, you absolutely crushed round 1. So now, let's take everything we just learned and talk about your powers. That's right, it's time for topic 2, your powers. Rights and responsibilities.
Okay, let's start with a big word, one you probably hear a lot. What exactly is a right?
Well, a right is something that the law says people are allowed to do. Think of it like a promise that guarantees you can have certain things or do certain things, and everyone else has to respect that. Now here's the thing. Every right has a partner. It's like a team. So what do you think that partner is? What is a responsibility?
You got it. A responsibility is basically a duty. It's something you must do. It's what's expected of you. Kind of like your side of the bargain to make sure things work fairly for everybody.
Okay, so here's the big connection, the thing that ties it all together. With every single right comes what? What do you think? A responsibility. Yes, they go together always. They're like a superhero team. You really can't have one without the other. Let's look at a few examples so you see what I mean.
Okay, first example. You have the right to an education, which is awesome. It means you get to go to school and learn all kinds of cool stuff. So if that's your right, what's your responsibility?
Well, your responsibility is to go to school. It's your job to show up and give it your best shot.
Let's try another one. You have the right to a name and a nationality, to belong somewhere. So what's the responsibility that comes with that?
Your responsibility is to be proud of who you are and where you come from. And part of that means being a good, respectful citizen to others.
Okay, this is a really important one. Every person has the right to be fed, to have enough food to eat. So if that's the right, what's your responsibility?
It's simple, really. Your responsibility is to not waste food. It's about appreciating what you have and not taking it for granted.
Okay, let's keep going. You have the right to be cared for, to be kept safe and healthy. So what's your side of that?
Your responsibility is to appreciate the things your parents or the people who care for you do. Just being kind and respectful back. Even a simple thank you goes a long way.
All right, here we are, the last question of the quiz. You have the right to live in a healthy environment, a clean and beautiful planet. So, what is your responsibility?
Your responsibility is to help keep it healthy. That means not littering, not polluting, basically doing your part to take care of our amazing planet.
And that's it. You did it. You finished the whole quiz. That is awesome. You should be super proud of yourself for everything you've learned today.
So, let's do a quick recap. What did we cover? Well, you learned all about what bullying is and, importantly, how to avoid it. And you also learned about your own powers, your rights, and the super important responsibilities that come right along with them.
So now that you're an expert, I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. What's one kind thing you will do today? How will you use your powers to make the world just a little bit better? Thanks so much for playing along with me today.